Here I am. I'm live. I feel a little bit silly. I'm hoping somebody's going to join me because I'm feeling silly. And all I've done so far is scared the cat. I have a cheap bottle of Plonk, and I'm going to try and open it without scaring the cat further. But so excited. Oh, somebody's here. Thank goodness, because I was feeling very, very silly. Hello, Eileen. Thank you for coming. So here I am having a party all alone to celebrate the launch of, oh dear. Now you see, I should have done this before you arrived because, no. Oh! Hello, Paula. I'm actually Jane. It's all very confusing. But I've just been and bought myself a cheap bottle of Plonk, and I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine. I've got the blowers, I've got everything, and I wish I could share it with you. I even got cupcakes. So I'm so thrilled. Hang on, let me pour this. I might have a mouthful, and then I'll have a think of something to say. There's 3 of you here, so thank you so much. And if anybody, I'll start now. Oh, you did know that, Paula. Sorry. Let me take that off. You did know that. I know everybody thinks I'm Ruby, and the reason I call it Ruby's Home Store is because Jane, it seems really boring, to be honest, and Ruby is my granddaughter. So thank you. Paula loves my hat. I had to buy a whole packet, can you believe? Nobody would sell me just one hat or one party blower. So I've got enough for all of you. So today it was all just a bit of a silly thing, just to say thank you so much for all your wonderful support with my Kasey Rainbow launch. I'm just going to have a sip of this and then I'll put it down. It's probably revolting because seeing it was only me, I actually bought just a cheap one. Right now, I've got bubbles up my nose. Really just to say thank you so much for your support and putting up with the fact that I have been going on and on and on and on about these tins. Partly because, of course, I needed to sell these tins, having bought rather a lot of them, but mainly because it's just the most exciting thing that's happened in my business up to now, really. It is huge to be able to do a collaboration with such a well-known artist as Kasey. It's huge to be able to have my own product made that is exclusive to Ruby's Home Store. So I'm thrilled to bits. It was also lovely to be able to work with another small business. That's Kelly from Sweet Health. When I said to her, could she possibly make me a special cookie mix for, oh, hang on, Liz, you love the hat too. I've got enough for all of you. I've got enough hats for everybody to have. So it's actually a bit distracting having all this on here, and I keep posting them up. So let me take it off again. I have to have eyes in 10 different places. I put it in as Instagram shape, even though we're not on Instagram, but now I can't actually see very well myself. So if I start doing this, you'll know why. So as I say, absolute thrill for me. This bit's the bit for me that is so clever, so special. The fact that I have Ruby's Home Store on the back of something. I have had one other product, which was a Union Jack cushion, and that was quite something. But this is even bigger. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you for buying your tins. Has anybody got any questions? If not, I'm going to keep rambling. Why did I bother to get tins? We sell so many tins that Stephen says that it's a tin shop, and they're really useful. They're really good quality. We've got a really good relationship with the company that made them, that it just seemed the obvious thing to go with. And aren't they wonderful? somebody called Jess has just posted on the Facebook group that she got hers today. That's because we sent hers out with another product that she'd already ordered. So she did get hers a day early. Eileen also got hers yesterday because I had lunch with her. So I know that people are loving them. So that's really good to hear. And don't just put your biscuits in them. They can be used for so many other lovely things. Let me see. Does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to have another sip of this. I'm feeling a little bit silly. Fortunately, my neighbours can't see me today. They generally can. They see me floating around in the water with in my flamingo and all the rest of it. So it's a big day. Floating around, not so long ago we had a big banner up the end of the wharf as well for the thing. So who else is here? Is anybody going to tell me? Lizzie. Yeah, they are always entertained. I'm running up and down the wharf with just a Rudy towel, but today they can't actually see me. The chances are they can hear, but I think they already know that we're absolutely crazy. Did any of you see the reel that we did at the weekend? I'm sorry that Stephen's not here because he always keeps me and everybody else entertained. He did a bit of a real sketch he was being King Charles and had his shorts on, so it didn't look one bit like him, but he's been calling me Camilla ever since, so it did make us laugh. Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for coming. Cheers. So happy that we've launched the tin. We've sold masses already, still a big pile of them in the garage, so there's plenty to go around. The cookie mixes will be on their way soon. Yeah, he is trying to think of new things. Lizzie's saying she loved that weekend reel. The ladies in the post office even this morning commented on that. I actually tagged Arnott's Biscuits in it to try and get them to share it, but it didn't work. Nobody did it, so that's a shame because I could have gone viral with that, but never mind. Charles has gone to Samoa today, I think, or somewhere like that, so he's not going to turn up. Damn it. I should make sure he sent one of those tins with him anyway. Anybody got any questions? I'd love to know if there's anything you want to know about our lovely tin or our collaboration with Kasey Rainbow. No? Well, I just keep drinking this then. I wish you could come and have one with me. Kasey came into my life. Are they matte or shiny, Lizzie? They are shiny, actually. So, yeah, that's why the light, there you go. Look, see the light shines on them. So, yeah, they are. Inside, they're gold. And as I said, on the back, they're white with, unfortunately, I would have loved it to be colour on here, but I think it was going to cost me, I was going to have to get another 3,000 tins if I had it coloured on the bottom. It just wasn't going to happen. As it happens, our garage is already full of them. Let me see what Paula's telling me. So she's saying she's loving that her girls are going to be able to, oh, I can't read that while I'm doing it. Good quality tins to keep as keepsake tins. I think that's why I love them so much. She used to keep her tin for her special things when she was a kid. I remember my grandma having tins, don't you? And I always remember buttons and all sorts of things. I think it was because we always used to have biscuits in tins at Christmas. So it really is something quite nostalgic for me. And I started getting the tins because they had a lot of the British designs on. But once I once I started to realize I wanted something a little bit different, I really went out there, didn't I, and got something totally and utterly different. So maybe we can make tins between us. We can make tins into something that everybody will want for the future. Let's see. It's certainly something. Anyway, like I said, I'm feeling a little bit silly. I'm very glad you joined me, but I just had to celebrate this. Oh, Paula, I don't know. Let's just put this one up. She's saying, what other Kasey Rainbow patterns would I consider? I need to know what you think, Paula. What do you think we should have? Electric Leopard, it took me a long time, believe me, because Kasey offered me basically the whole range of what would I like to choose. And she said the Electric Leopard was her most popular. And for me, I think I knew that the small pattern was going to fit on a tin, because I think that's the thing. You couldn't have anything too big, otherwise you weren't going to get the benefit of it, were you? This means that there's something showing up on each side. I don't know. You're the real Kasey expert, Paula. So I'd love to know what you think and what design we should have next, or even whether we should use a different artist. I don't know. I'm going to wait see how this goes, but I think it is the perfect choice. Maybe we could have a collection, and over the next few years for Christmas, of different designed tins. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to go because I'll start rambling otherwise. But I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for celebrating the launch. Stephen's going away. Don't tell him I was kind of quite relieved that I can have a very lazy weekend this weekend, because this has been, although it's been very, very exciting, it's been very, very exhausting as well. So please let all your friends know about the Kasey Rainbow tins. They're going to make fabulous Christmas presents. We will have a few more cookie mixes available, but they're limited, so not for too much longer. Thanks for coming. I'm going to go and finish my glass of wine and maybe watch an episode of something favourite before I finish for the day. Bye. I always end up pulling faces at the screen.